Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May, maybe, right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up there in age, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In 2020 and 2021, throughout the pandemic, there was a lot of job opportunities available for those who didn't necessarily want to work, right? Now the government was supporting those who were realistically scared of what was happening around them. It was a new, variant of a disease. I don't necessarily want to say it for YouTube purposes because I've seen people get demonetized for that. But essentially, because there were less people, there was more demand for skilled laborers. There was more demand just for someone to do the job and do it well. And because of that, there was an increase in, potential to be paid, an increase in the potential to get things cheaply, just an increase overall in the ability to get things. There were also some negatives, like the car market rose to new heights. Everything became more expensive, but that was supported with the increase in wage growth for many Americans. But what I want to get at, just like real estate has its cycles, just like the stock market has its cycles, also we as human beings have our cycles. We're going to have very, very prosperous times, and we're going to have bad times as well. Not necessarily like horrible times where, oh my goodness, I have to penny pinch, it's going to be tough to survive, but times where you really have to dig deep and start to truly understand what is happening around you, what is pivoting around you. And a lot of the times these things will stabilize. A lot of the times these things are also in your control. And depending on the actions that you take, just one little action can determine everything else and how that falls around you. So I'm saying all that to say is that we need to take advantage of the opportunities that we have when we do have them in order to capitalize on certain good opportunities. So for example, for me, a great opportunity was leaving the restaurant industry when I did in order to be a home lending advisor. When I started working at Chase Bank and I was in a commissions field, high sales volume field, it was very good for me. Not necessarily the going out and partying with coworkers, but the part where I was in a competitive space. I love to compete, and it just drives my will to do those things. And of course, you're getting a paycheck. I'm not a gambling person, and so I don't look at it like I'm hitting the lottery every single time I get a new sale, but I look at it as a number. Okay, I did 10 this week. I'm projecting to do 12, 14, 18 next week. That's kind of how I looked at it, just simply as a business and not necessarily like a high risk, high reward business. If I wasn't making any sales, if I wasn't doing things correctly, of course, you try to get the training necessary in order to do a better job. But if all in all fails, then you'll just say, hey, this is definitely not for me. It's not working out. It is not giving me the outcome that I had hoped for. And so the training was a success for me. I was hitting 12 to 18 sales a month or a week. I can't even remember how it was structured, but it would take like 28 to 35 days to close. So it did take a while to close certain deals. And so for me, it was very, very good. It was just a great opportunity. That one opportunity allowed me to do so many other things. Leaving the Army when I did, great opportunity that I had taken upon myself. Joining the Army when I did, another great choice that I had made. Certain jobs that you apply for that you don't even think about. Great choice. When I did a call on Robinhood when it first launched, great choice. Why? Robinhood was on Robinhood platform, and so doing a call option on that, I expected to be successful because I wouldn't expect them to want the news to say Robinhood is down on their first day opening on their own platform. And so that was just a great thought in my own head, and it made a lot of sense, and I made a lot of money. And so, like, those small times in life can truly make all the difference. There are going to be new companies, new businesses that come out due to high interest rate environments, needing to just be profitable, needing to be lean, needing to be a machine, needing to function well. Understanding the financial markets, understanding your position within the financial market, understanding how to navigate that, where the demand is for you as a employee, as a business owner, as a person in general, and then drawing on the opportunities that are available to you in order to maximize your potential to its fullest. And then I was also reading something on, I don't even want to say it wrong, so let me get this out for you guys. Just one moment. It was a biblical thing, so if you're not really a biblical person, I do apologize for this. So it was essentially about two cities. I forget, one starts with an S, one starts with like a D or a G. And with those two cities, it was based on financial ego that the Lord came down and used fire and I believe brimstone in order to burn those two cities down. And this was because of financial ego, having a big financial ego or financial greed, and also seeking security, which I thought was very interesting. You know, as a people, I do believe that a lot of us seek security as well as financial prowess. Not everyone wants to be this financial juggernaut, but we want to be able to take care of ourselves and we want to be secure in that. So I found it interesting to see that those who took their financial security, and held that to a higher standard, it is interpreted that they were the ones that were burned. And yeah, I just found that interesting. There's so many ways to take that, especially because, donations are still prevalent within churches. Financially, there are other ways to donate, right? So that's why I said financially. And so that brings a lot of things to the forefront when I think about that. So that's another thing that I kind of want some answers on here, as I am a very spiritual person, and we're learning together and we're growing together. But we're in a cycle. There was another guy, which I'll talk about in another video, who was talking about how difficult it is for him to find skilled work right now. And in Columbus, Ohio, it's not very difficult to find skilled work. I know a lot of construction guys, some contractors who are looking for skilled laborers right now. So, it may just depend on your state and your environment. But I would say that, your time will come. And the same thing I told them on TikTok was, hey, your time will come. We all have our ups and downs. And right now you're on your down, but you will definitely rise back up. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.